Seriously, ladies, you have to be careful on the dating site because most of these guys are weird with their fantasies. Hi guys, it's your girl Oge, a Nigerian girl currently in a long distance relationship with a Polish man living in the UK. So this is my episode 2 for my Polish fiancé coming to Nigeria for the very first time. If you've not watched my episode 1, please go and watch it so that you'll follow the series, okay? So before I met my man on the dating site, I was actually talking with this Spanish guy, although he lives in the UK too, David. David is from Spain, but he lives in the UK. He's a single father. According to him, he said he was married to a Nigerian lady before, and the lady, I think she's from one of these Niger Delta states, I think Rivers or so. But the relationship didn't work, although according to what he said, that they were married for like 10 years. Then before they had a divorce and left each other. Truth is, I enjoyed conversation with David because David is this kind of person that he knows how to hold conversation, like to make it lively. And most times, whenever we talk on voice call, we talk for like 2 hours, sometimes even more than that. At first, I thought he was the one because we communicated so well, like the vibe was 100%. So because of that, I started giving him attention. We will laugh, we will talk, and all of that. Now something happened. I noticed that there was something that he kept away from me. He didn't want to tell me, but according to him, he was like, he knows that if he should tell me the initial time that we started talking, that I might just leave him, or maybe I won't even talk to him again. Then he was like, he's obsessed with the feet. See guys, David had this fantasy, and that is, he's obsessed with the feet. That's to say that your feet is even more better than your face. Like, he values your feet more than your face. For me as an African girl, it was weird. Like, I've never had that before. Even if I've seen such, is in the movies, right? Everything was just odd. Like, it wasn't even making sense to me, because imagine somebody prefers your feet more than your face. Now, you know that most guys, they will tell you, send me your pictures, but instead they will tell you to send your feet. He wants to see your feet. Guys, in fact, it was weird to me. And because of that, after when he told me that, like, everything was just like, wasn't making sense anymore, because come on, think about it, like, this is something that I won't even want to try. Do you get? And also, he's this kind of person that he enjoys tickle. Like, okay, according to what he always tell me, that he can't wait to tie his partner. He will tie you up, then he will tickle you, and you'll be screaming in pain. But he enjoy. Come on, I can't. And after when he told me all of that, the communication between me and him reduced. Like, I stopped talking to him because that was weird. And another thing again he did is that he ghosted me for 1 week. And that was even before he told me about his fantasy. And at first I was surprised, because this is somebody that we talked very well, we communicated real good, like very, very well. And all of a sudden, for 1 week, he didn't even reach out. And when I tried to call him, he was like, I should not expect anything from him. Like, that was weird. Like, I was surprised. The guy was just behaving somehow. And me, knowing the kind of person that I am, and when it comes to relationship, I don't care. Like, I don't compromise. Do you get it? Because my happiness is always number one, because I've tried that before and they messed me up. So whenever I'm in a relationship and you just show me like 1 or 2 red flags, my dear, I will flee. Like, I'm going to run away. So in fact, the red flag, the ghosting me was the end of it. I stopped taking his call. Then when he came back, he now started to manipulate me. Like, he wanted to manipulate me, that how come that I was able to move on so fast, you know. But then my mind is already made up. Then coupled with the fantasy again, it's a no. And now, you guys, let me tell you, do you know that period that I was talking with David, in fact, David was the reason why I didn't really give my man, like this my Polish fiancé, like attention, because all my attention was on David, because David has this interesting vibe, you get. But then when everything started like not making sense, my one mind was like, come on, somebody is talking to you, give him attention. And that was how the whole thing happened. And that was how I started talking with my man. I started giving him attention. You guys, like, in fact, he's the sweetest guy. So this was what I was about to lose just because of one crazy fantasy guy. If you really want to know why I chose my Polish fiancé, then watch out for episode 3, because that story is about to get more interesting. And yeah, have you ever met somebody with one crazy weird fantasy? Tell us about it in the comment section.